So, dear friends, we have an opportunity tonight as we're moving into the zone of Yom Kippur from Rosh Hashanah. We are in the Seret Yemei Teshuvah, the most intense time of the entire year. And like Ram Israel asked, what are we meant to be feeling at this time? Are we meant to be depressed, upset, regretful? What exactly is the focus? And strange enough, the Gemara tells us that this is a time of simcha. And Yom Kippur is the pinnacle, the happiest day of the entire Shana, the entire year. How could this be? How can it be? We have a Rosh Hashanah, where everything was written down for the entire year. We're about to go into Yom Kippur, which is Yom Adin, the judgment. These are Yamim Noraim. These are awesome days, days of awe. And yet, simcha is really what's meant to be part of it. We're not meant to be depressed. We're going to have a big Su'udah, Erev Yom Kippur, a Su'udah of Simcha, a Su'udah Mafsek, at a time when really we are looking forward to being able to stand for HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We're nervous. We have trepidation, and yet our hearts should be full of Simcha. This is seemingly two very, very different things that, my friends, are in our minds right now. And yet they work together for us, the Jewish people, perfectly work together. Why is this? How can these two things that I'm scared of the Yom Hadin, and yet I have happiness in my heart? And the answer is going to have to be, you're going to have to say that Yom Kippur is a time when we get to wipe away all past mistakes and start a new lease of life. The Shana that began a few days ago really is an opportunity for us to stand before Hashem on Yom Kippur and be like, new year, new me. This is a chance for us to wipe away all of our past mistakes. Hashem has given us the opportunity to stand before Him individually, like we said on Rosh Hashanah, Kabnei Maron, like sheep, one by one, in front of the shepherd. We got to stand for HaKadosh Baruch Hu on Rosh Hashanah. We heard the shofar. That really was a chance to take away all of the chas v'chalila gezerot, all of the bad decrees that may be hanging upon us, and have a clean slate. And so, I guess the perfect analogy would be, you get a chance to stand before the IRS. Remember, the IRS stands for theirs, and this is ours. This is ours. This is our opportunity to stand before the IRS and say, I got a very good case why you should wipe away any money I owe you. And this is all the evidence I'm going to bring. And I'm going to focus on you. And I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to drink. I'm just going to give you all I've got to prove to you I don't owe you anything. If you had that opportunity, you'd be scared. But if you felt confident, you'd feel so happy knowing that by the end of your pleading your case, all past records will be wiped away. And so we're scared. Now, there is no Hallel on Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur, right? Which you would have thought, right? It's a time of Simcha. Hallel is a little bit too much as the Rambam. That's a little too much. To go in front of the IRS and singing and dancing, already that's Dayenu, But at least we stand there confident, and you have to be confident that Hashem doesn't want us to fail. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is our Avinu Malkeinu. He's our Father, our King. He wants us to succeed. And so He wants to hear our tefillot. So no matter what you've done this past year, this past week, all of that is immaterial. It's who you are. Ba'asher hu sham, says the Torah when describing Ishmael. Whoever you are, at that one precise moment when you open your mouth on Yom Kippur, is your judgment. And so we're going to stand for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and we're going to plead for our lives. But inside our hearts, we know, you should know, and you should feel as though I'm going to be successful. We are going to get through this, and we're going to have a better 5786 than it was 5785, which was a tricky one and a challenging one. And of course, 5784 and 5783. So B'ezrat Hashem, that's the simcha you're meant to have in your heart. And for us, it's not a contradiction. You can be scared and in awe and yet be in a space of absolute simcha, happiness, while all of this judgment is happening.